What you are about to see is one of the most difficult maneuvers a C-17 pilot can perform.
It's a tactical landing on a semi-prepared, makeshift runway. This isn't pavement, this is just dirt and gravel. Built for the toughest conditions, the Globemaster's powerful engines enable it to lift off from even this unforgiving desert strip. The C-17 Globemaster III, showcasing its raw power, can operate from the most rugged and unforgiving airstrips on Earth.
The C-17 Globemaster III is known for its robust power, capable of taking off from even the most rugged, unpaved runway.
Watch as the massive C-17 demonstrates its raw power, lifting off from this austere desert strip, kicking up thousands of pounds of dust.
Few aircraft this size can operate in such conditions. The C-17 needs less than 3,000 feet of runway. Touching down on a makeshift dirt strip, the Globemaster demonstrates its raw power. This is an assault landing.
This is the raw power of the C-17. Touching down on a forward operating base,
The C-17 Globemaster III, a marvel of modern aviation, demonstrates its unparalleled ability to land on the most austere runways. Watch as the Globemaster utilizes its advanced short-field landing capabilities, engaging reverse thrust to halt its massive weight on this unprepared dirt strip.
When the mission demands access to remote locations, the C-17's ability to land on a short, unprepared dirt strip makes it invaluable.
The pilots are using maximum reverse thrust to stop in time.
The C-17 Globemaster III is designed for austere environments. Watch as it touches down on this unpaved
Designed for the impossible, the C-17 Globemaster utilizes its unique tactical agility to lift massive payloads from the most unforgiving terrain.
The C-17 Globemaster III is designed for tactical airlift, capable of operating from austere, unpaved runways as short as 3,000 feet.
The C-17 Globemaster demonstrates its tactical flexibility, requiring less than 4,000 feet of runway, even on the pilots are holding the brakes and advancing the throttles to takeoff power. This builds up maximum thrust before they start rolling.
Brakes off. Look at that acceleration. This is a soft field takeoff. They have to get airborne as fast as humanly possible.
One of the C-17's secrets is its high wing design and the power of its engines. It can direct its jet blast upwards. This not only creates incredible lift, but it prevents the engines from sucking in all that sand and debris, which would destroy them.
And rotate. Look at that angle of attack. It's airborne in barely 2,500 feet. Absolutely mind-blowing performance.
This is a tactical climb out. The goal is to get as high as possible, as fast as possible, to get out of range of small arms fire and man-portable missiles. Gear up. The pilots will now retract the flaps and slats, cleaning up the wing to reduce drag and build up speed. And just like that, the operation is complete. In and out in just a few minutes. That is the power of the Globemaster III.
What we just witnessed is a complete austere airfield operation. And it's all made possible by the incredible design of this aircraft.
So what exactly makes the C-17 so special? How can an aircraft this enormous perform like a small tactical plane?
It starts up here. This is not your granddad's airlifter. The C-17 uses a fly-by-wire system and a control stick, just like an F-16.
This HUD is critical. It allows the pilots to see all their key information while looking outside the aircraft, which is essential for that split-second desert landing.
But the pilots don't work alone. The C-17 crew includes highly trained loadmasters, the real masters of the cargo bay.
Their job is to configure this 88-foot-long hold. They can carry 102 paratroopers.
In fact, the C-17 doesn't even need to land. It's famous for its airdrop capability, delivering critical supplies from just a few hundred feet up. It can even perform a LAPS, or low-altitude parachute extraction, pulling a vehicle like a Humvee right out the back while flying just feet off the deck.
But the dirt landing we just saw is arguably more dangerous for the crew and the aircraft. There is zero room for error.
The biggest risk is the brownout. That cloud of dust instantly blinds the pilots. They can't see the runway, the horizon, or any obstacles.
Then there's the gear itself. It's designed to take a beating, absorbing impacts that would shear the landing gear right off a normal commercial airliner.
When you see it land on a 10,000-foot concrete runway, it looks graceful. But on the dirt, it's a different animal entirely. It's all about raw power. Those 4 Pratt & Whitney engines can reverse 40% of their forward thrust, acting as massive air brakes.
And how do they get to these remote locations? The C-17 is fully capable of mid-air refueling. This gives it virtually unlimited range. It can fly from its base in South Carolina, land in the deserts of the Middle East,
And they don't just do this in the daytime. C-17 crews are extensively trained to perform this exact same mission in pit.
Because when you're flying this low and slow into a hot zone, you're a target. The C-17 is equipped with an advanced defensive suite.
It can drop dozens of high-intensity flares to decoy heat-seeking missiles and chaff to confuse enemy radar. It is a flying fortress, a strategic airlifter, and a tactical delivery truck, all rolled into one.
From delivering life-saving aid after an earthquake to resupplying special forces behind enemy lines.
An absolutely incredible machine. What do you think of the Globemaster's capabilities? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Thanks for watching Tactical Command USA. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. We'll see you on the next one.
So how does the C-17 fit into the Air Force's fleet? Its most famous partner, of course, is the legendary C-130 Hercules.
The Herc is a pure tactical airlifter. It can land on just about anything, but it's smaller and has a shorter range. It can't carry an Abrams tank.
On the other end of the spectrum, you have the C-5 Galaxy. This is a pure strategic airlifter, a flying warehouse.
The C-5 can carry more cargo than a C-17, but it is restricted to long, paved runways. It cannot do what we just saw in the desert.
And this versatility doesn't just apply to war. The C-17 is the world's premier humanitarian aid airlifter.
When an earthquake or hurricane hits, runways are often damaged or destroyed. The C-17 is one of the only aircraft that can get in with heavy equipment.
It can also be converted into a flying hospital or Aeromedical Evacuation Center, capable of transporting dozens of critically wounded patients.
And it doesn't just handle heat. The C-17 is the workhorse of Operation Deep Freeze, the U.S. mission in Antarctica.
There, it lands on runways carved from pure ice, battling the exact same kind of disorientation, but from a whiteout of snow.
So what does it take to fly this beast? The pilots who perform these missions are among the best trained in the world.
Their training starts here. In these multi-million-dollar full-motion simulators, they can practice a desert brownout landing.
Over and over, crashing dozens of times, until they can fly it completely by instruments, by feel, and by the calls from their co-pilot.
Only after mastering the simulator do they move on to the real thing, often at training ranges in Arizona, Nevada, or California.
The technology is incredible, but what we're really seeing is a demonstration of pure human skill, a perfectly coordinated battle. This aircraft is the living embodiment of the U.S. Air Force's global reach, the ability to project power or capacity.
It's a true marvel of engineering and a powerful symbol of America's air mobility.
What do you find most impressive about the C-17? Is it the power, the versatility, or the skill of its crews? Let me know in the comments.
If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Tactical Command USA for more.
Let's just watch that landing one more time. The sheer physics at play here are incredible.
Look at the suspension articulate. Each one of those 6 wheels per bogie is working independently to handle the uneven terrain.
And this is the moment, the exact second the pilots are now 100% blent blind. You can literally see the shock wave from the reverse thrust as it rips the sand apart. Just beautiful, raw power.
Now let's look at that takeoff again. This, to me, is even more impressive. Look at that rotation. It's not flying, it's leaping into the air. This is all thanks to the blown flaps, using that engine exhaust to create lift.
An absolutely perfect tactical climb out. It just doesn't get any better than that.
So where did this incredible aircraft come from? It was born from a need to replace this, the C-141 Starlifter.
The Starlifter was a good plane, but it couldn't carry outsized cargo like tanks, and it was restricted to paved runways.
The answer came from McDonnell Douglas. The YC-15 prototype proved the blown flap concept, which led to the C-17's first.
It was officially named the Globemaster III, carrying on the legacy of its Douglas predecessors, the C-74 and C-124 Globemasters.
After 279 aircraft were built, production finally ended in 2015. The C-17 is now a legacy fleet.
The U.S. isn't the only operator. The C-17's unique skills are in high demand.
It's a testament to good design. An aircraft that can haul a 70-ton tank 2,000 miles and land it on a patch.
And that does it for our look at this mind-blowing desert landing. It's a perfect example of crew skill and incredible technology.
If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Tactical Command USA.
So, what's next? The C-17 is expected to fly until at least 2040, but the Air Force is already looking for its replacement.
Concepts like the blended wing body promise greater fuel efficiency and a lower radar signature, making them more survivable in a future conflict.
But the big question will be, can a new, advanced composite airframe handle this? Can it take the raw punishment of a dirt runway? That's the C-17's magic. It's a strategic jet built with the toughness of a bush plane. And that's why it will be so hard to replace.
So there you have it, a complete, in-and-out, austere field operation. One of the most impressive feats in all of military aviation.
Thank you for joining us for this in-depth look at the C-17 Globemaster III. It's a true marvel of engineering.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and let us know in the comments what military hardware you want to see next.
We've put a couple more videos on the screen for you to check out. As always, thanks for watching.
This is Tactical Command USA, signing off.